Ladies and gentlemen, in Minnesota, the prison is on lockdown because inmates are refusing to return to cells because of the heat wave. So, a Minnesota prison, this is in Stillwater, Minnesota, has been placed on emergency lockdown after about 100 inmates in one housing unit facing dangerously high temperatures would not return to their cells on Sunday in what one former inmate there called an act of self preservation. The situation is currently stable. The reason inmates are refusing to return to their cells remain unclear. So apparently, they said it's excessive heat that they are dealing with. Mm-mm-mm. And on top of that, it's the limited access to showers, ice, and unclean drinking water. Those are the reasons that the inmates are given. The inmates have also been on an intermittent lockdown since Friday because of staffing issues, they said, meaning they are kept in their cells, which reportedly don't have air conditioning. The prison is in the Bayport area, about 25 miles east of Minneapolis, which is under an afternoon heat advisory for temperatures approaching over 100 degrees Fahrenheit. My organization got calls from inmates who are actually inside starting at 6:30 a.m. Marva Haynes of Minnesota, wrongfully convicted judicial reform, whose brother is an inmate at Stillwater. This morning, they decided that they aren't going to lock into their cells. And they're saying that they added that there have been lockdowns on and off over the past 2 months. So a lot of it, from what I'm seeing, is heat related. The executive director of the union representing Stillwater correctional officers said in a statement that the incident is endemic and highlights the truth behind the operations of the Minnesota Department of Corrections with chronic understaffing. Anderson said the such conditions upset inmates because of restrictions on program and recreational time when there is not enough security staff to protect the facility. So it looks like they end up on lockdown a lot because they just don't have the staff and they can't do their normal activities. So the inmate action was impromptu response to the unsafe conditions. They didn't have time to organize or plan, so it looks like they just did it at the spur of the moment. So they said it's been intense heat waves across the country, which have amplified concerns for the prison population, especially those in poorly ventilated or you know, where the air quality is also bad in there as well. Some people will say, oh, I don't care. They shouldn't have committed crimes. But as I stated on this channel, you don't have to commit a crime to end up in prison in America. They don't care about that at all. So, the State Department of Corrections and members of a crisis negotiation team have been activated, and the Special Operations Response Team was also deployed out of the abundance of caution. A total of about 1,200 inmates are at the facility just southeast of Stillwater in Bayport. According to the department record, this prison was built in 1914. Kevin Reese, the founder of criminal justice organization Until We Are All Free, described Stillwater as a pizza oven in the summer. He was incarcerated there during the summer of 2006 through 2009. It's a 100-year-old building with no air conditioning. The walls actually sweat. I'm not surprised about that. Their conditions are just horrible and they don't care. You got people that care more about turning a profit. They don't care about humanity, not unless there's a big profit for them to make from it. And otherwise, they don't care about you. And they don't care about who's incarcerated in this country because you got all these big corporations making money off of the free labor or the labor that they're paying pennies on the dollar for. So they never have any concern about that. So, y'all, please tell me what you think about this video. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.